So, today we're talking about courage and fear because uh, when a lot of people talk about willpower, and willpower is basically just overcoming your comfort. It's just doing something when you don't want to, or especially when you don't want to. So, it's the act of ignoring your comfort, basically. I mean, you shouldn't ignore your comfort. You shouldn't literally not care about your comfort 100% of the time, but you should have the ability to ignore it sometimes. And this ability is called willpower. And so, then there is also courage or bravery. I mean, they're basically the same. I'm gonna call it courage. Now, courage is basically willpower, but for fear. It's the act of ignoring your fears sometimes. Because sometimes fear is good. It warns you. It's a warning mechanism. It's like, oh, this might not be so good for you, so don't do it. You know. And courage is just ignoring that. It's overcoming that fear. Now, this is why a lot of people don't do martial arts or don't do extreme sports or don't do a lot of things because they don't have the courage. They're not brave enough. Because everybody has fear. Everybody was afraid of going to the gym for the first time. Like, I mean, maybe not everybody, but like most people were afraid to go to the gym for the first time. But what separates the gym goers from the not gym goers is that the gym goers had enough bravery to ignore that fear and to go. And now, why should you ignore fear, right? I mean, why? Right? Because sometimes fear is unjustified. Sometimes fear is just like comfort. It's it's going to not be good for you in the long run. So if you're afraid to go to the gym for the first time, for example, you have to understand that first of all, nobody is gonna laugh at you. That's one thing. But second of all, it's so good for you in the long run that you can just that fear and comfort aren't just factors. They're just not factors in this. You just can't take them into account, right? You just have to do it. Or other things, martial arts. A lot of people don't do martial arts because they're just simply too afraid. They don't have enough courage. And now everybody's afraid to do martial arts. Everybody's afraid to get punched in the face. The only people who aren't afraid of getting punched in the face are psychopaths. Everybody else is afraid. It doesn't matter what they tell you. That like, oh, I'm not scared of a fight. Yeah, yeah, they are scared of a fight. They're just telling you. Saying to you that they're not to bullshit you, but they are. Everybody is. But the fighters, the professional fighters, Mike Tyson, all these people, they have bravery. They have a lot of bravery. So they're not afraid of getting punched in the face. They're not afraid of getting sent to the hospital. They're gonna fight because it's not like a like semi-contact where you have a helmet on and nothing happens to you really. The worst thing you can get is like a bloody nose or something. No, in like UFC or like the tournaments where Mike Tyson fought, you could get sent to the hospital, man. The only thing you had was the teeth braces and the gloves. That was it. No helmet, just full contact. Actually full contact. So yeah, this is what courage is. How to have courage. It's like willpower. You just have to brute force it. You just have to do it. It's like willpower. You just have to do something when you don't feel like it. Same with courage. You have to do something when you're afraid of it. You're afraid of the darkness? Well, sleep in the dark. Sleep with your lights turned off. You're scared to go out and talk to these people. Go up and talk to these people. So yeah, that's really all I had to say today. Subscribe, sleep well, do better, and see ya.